You've been posting regularly, weekly, bi-weekly, every month, and yet still no views. You've tried all the strategies, no views for both long form, short form, whatever. YouTube algorithm has changed. A lot of people are now on YouTube pushing out videos on a daily basis, like on a steady, and the competition is quite big, it's quite huge. Of course, well, a lot of people have realized that they've been sleeping on YouTube, like it's a gold mine. You can actually make a living for yourself creating videos on YouTube. Is that lucrative? So if you are aware about that, that's how other people are aware about it, so it just makes sense that sometimes it can be quite stiff out here. We watch a lot of videos that tell you your thumbnail needs to be super professional, your thumbnails need to be catchy, your thumbnails need to be mind-blowing, and titles as well. You can do all of that work and still not get any views. Personally, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen people with beautiful thumbnails, eye-catching thumbnails. They did a lot of work. You see the titles really good, and yet no views. Even content creators who used to have a lot of views, some months back, even last year, they seem to be doing well. When you go to their pages, within one day, you see thousands of views. You see them having 800 and something views, 200 and something views, and they seem to have a lot of followers. So how do you explain all that? As some people are complaining about not having enough views, another set of people are raking in the views. So if the views are not going somewhere, they are definitely going to another place. People are still on YouTube. The question is, what are people watching? What are people watching? That's the $1 million question. If you're able to answer what people are watching, then you have solved a major problem for yourself. I understand passion is important. I understand consistency is important. I understand niche is important. But in the scheme of things, after putting all of these things together, passion, consistency, and niche, and beautiful thumbnails and catchy titles, and still you're not getting enough views, maybe you need to change approach. Maybe we need to sit down and go back to the drawing board and look at where this traffic is actually going. But to sit down and think it's one setting, you need to use one setting or the other, guys, as much as I know that there are important settings you need to turn on or turn off while using YouTube, for more visibility and all that, it is not entirely true. You could put on all of the visibility features you think they're possible on YouTube and still not get any view. Have you guys seen how some people's shorts get millions of views, 100 and something million views? Do you guys see those shorts? Some of them are AI generated shorts. Some of them are just random shorts. So I think it's about being more creative and looking at where the audience are. Don't trap yourself saying niche down, niche down. It's important, it's good to niche down, but at the end of the day, think of it like a channel, like a TV channel. If you go on a TV channel and every time you're there, all you see is a particular thing, you might get bored. And take, for instance, channels, big channels, they're specifically for news and people enjoy going over there when they are in need of news. It's also important that these channels don't just focus on news 247 like that. In between, they have other things coming in. It might not be much, but then you still see a cooking show. You still see a reality show. Somehow they're able to put these things in their channels. So why would you box yourself in the name of a niche? If it's not working, if you've posted up to 20 videos on a particular thing, subject matter, you've done the thumbnail, you've done the title, and it's still not working, then maybe you need to adjust a bit. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. I'm not going to come here and begin to tell you, put this setting. When you turn on this setting, you start having views. It's a lie. It's a lie. You can do all of those things and it's not going to work. It's not true. You can do those things and still not get views. Some people will come and tell you that you have to use description, you have to use tags, you have to use whatever. It's true that those things help, particularly when people come in and they search for those exact keywords, then it leads them to your page. But that is not the only bit to it. Some people are going to find you that way, but then trust me, there's 1 million videos similar to what you're doing with same tag, same description. So I think the other thing that works again is putting out content regularly. Put a bit of creativity into what you're doing. Think about it before you put it out there. Put it out there, and don't spend your time working on tags, working on description, turning on and turning off settings. That's not where it ends. That's not where it really ends. The goal is to put something that people want to watch as soon as it is uploaded. The algorithm is such that as soon as your video comes on, somebody somewhere is going to see it. Even if it's one subscriber, that subscriber is going to see it, or a non-subscriber is going to see it. The question is, are they clicking on it? Yeah, and that's why some people talk about thumbnail and catchy titles. Yes, but people would even come in and then they click out. They come in and they click out. What do you do? So the first set of seconds you have, you want to hit your punchline. I'm also learning the game. You put a lot of creativity into what you're doing and then you put it out there and trust the process. They say minimalist thumbnail, minimalist. Some people find that boring. When you go on YouTube, don't go to your page, just go on youtube.com. You will see all kinds of videos, all kinds of thumbnails, and majority of the people getting views are people with busy, hectic looking thumbnails. So how do you explain that? So I think it all boils down to putting as much as you can, showing up as much as you can, and giving value, adding creativity. Don't think whatever you're doing is silly. There's nothing you're doing that is silly. And the truth of the matter is that if some people think it's silly, some other person is going to find it interesting. I've explored on this channel. Like if you come to my channel, you see all kinds of things. I've explored and I'm still exploring. I'm still exploring, guys. So I urge you to be smart with these things. If YouTube is really what you want to do, if you're passionate about it, then fly. If you try strategy, one thumbnail, title, description, tags is not working, change strategy, add something else. If the minimal thumbnail is not working, change it. If posting once a week is not working, do something else, change it. And those ones who tell you don't use external audiences, if you have a good source, a reliable source, strong presence somewhere on some website or some other social media app that you use, post your videos there. You can use them to get more views, and that will also push your videos and increase your visibility. Long and short of everything I've told you is be creative. Don't be scared. Try out new things. Particularly if you're a new channel, don't be scared at all. Be surprised what people want to watch. Don't overthink it. Just be creative. Just add creativity to it. Your thumbnails, your title, just be creative. And if it's not working, you go for another one. You're a human being. You keep bringing out ideas. The space is big enough. I have posted without tags and I got views. I have posted without descriptions and I got views, particularly for my shorts. So what are we talking about? It's an algorithm, and it looks out for certain things. Watch behavior of people. Watch pattern. Are people watching this particular video? And if it feels like people are watching this particular video, it pushes it. So put out something that people want to watch. Get creative. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.